What's up, guys? My name is Kevin, and welcome to this new series that I'm calling From Scratch. So what exactly am I doing in this new series? Well, I'm going to be documenting the entire journey of me building this new business venture completely from scratch. You'll get an insight into why I'm thinking about all the decisions that I make, what I'm going to do. You'll see everything from the sales side, the marketing side, and anything that I do to push this venture forward. No, I'm not going to make myself homeless or drop myself in the middle of nowhere or in a different country just to make it interesting. I have no desire to do that. I'm just going to work on this thing for a couple hours every single week and build it up and document it from there. If you don't like that, well, then watch Undercover Billionaire or some other show. So before we get into deeper why I'm doing this, let me tell you about some of the stuff that I've done so you know that I'm sort of credible and not just some new guru who popped up on the block. So for the past few years, I've been working as a copywriter in the online education and health spaces. My copy has generated over 8 figures in sales for my clients, and I never really intended to be a copywriter in the first place. I always looked at copywriting, and I still do, as a tool that's just in my tool belt of business skills. I just happen to use it as a way to pay the bills and make sure I stay off the streets for the past few years, basically. It was never my intention to make copy my business. I've always wanted to use copy to build my businesses, if that makes sense. So I started to venture off into other things. I'm currently a partner in a children's book company where we work with influencers with millions of followers. We also work with an NBA team and an NBA Hall of Famer as well. And I'll show you how I was able to get those brands and clients through cold outreach, basically, from the ground up, because I'm going to be using the same strategies in this new venture here that I'm documenting. So that's just a bit of what I've done. You can still take my advice here with a grain of salt, but just know that it's coming from the experience that I've done so far. So let's get into deeper why I'm doing this and why this is important to me. One, this is important to me because this is the first time I'm going into business on a venture alone, without partners. I'm not saying that partners aren't for me. It's just that I've always had in my mind that I needed a partner to start something. And I think that was just a selling myself short and a lack of self-esteem on my part. So this is my experiment and experience going into a venture alone, without any partners. It's not to say that I'll do this alone for the entire time. There might be a time in the future where I will need a partner, but then I'll have the leverage to recruit partners to my venture instead of starting the venture from scratch with a partner. And also, like I alluded to before, I wanted to show that you can build a business on a low budget, working a few hours a week. And also, a lot of people, they want to see a path laid out for them before they get started. So I'm not going to reveal what business and what industry I'm in this video. In the next one I will, but both these things are new to me. Like I said before, this business model is going to be new to me, and this industry is going to be new to me, and I'm going to be doing this alone. So a lot of people I've spoken to, they just want to wait for the right time. The right time is now. There is no right time. You have to figure out the path along the way. It's like you're in a cave with a flashlight, but that flashlight's not going to illuminate the entire cave, right? It's going to illuminate what's in front of you, and that's how you just have to go about it. If you wait for the right time or until the path is completely cleared, you might not have the capability to do it anymore, right? So I just want to use this series as also an inspiration to, people out there that just daydream of things they want to do, businesses they want to start, adventures they want to go on, and they're just waiting. Well, how long are you going to wait? When is the right time, right? So hopefully, this will spark some inspiration in those people and, get those people that have, the potential to do something and they have the desire to do something to get off the couch and actually go do it. Well, cool. I'm going to end this intro video here. If you want to follow along on my Substack, I've actually started documenting this week's ahead on Substack. I've only just recently decided to start recording videos of it. So there's about, depending on when this gets released, there's about 7 to 9 episodes, you could say, of this series already laid out on my Substack. So go over there, give me a subscribe, help my low self-esteem, give me a subscribe here to give me some love. And yeah, this will be fun, you know, and thank you guys for following along. I know your attention is super valuable, and I'm definitely not going to take it for granted. So we'll see you guys in the next one.